In today's class, let us talk on the fourth item on reverse charge mechanism. So we have been learning that in some situations, the liability to pay the GST is on the recipient of the service. The recipient of the service should pay GST. In today's class, we will learn about sponsorship services. So what is basically a sponsorship service? Let us take an example to understand this. Say I am BCCI and I contact Oppo and I say, you give me some money and I will display your brand name. In all the Indian cricket team jersey. Now, Oppo agreed to pay 1100 crore to me. It paid me 1100 crores. In exchange of that, the BCCI agreed to show or display the brand name of Oppo in all the Indian cricket team jerseys. Now the question comes, who is the service receiver and who is the service provider? Now, BCCI agreed to display the name of Oppo in all the cricket players jerseys. Hence, BCCI is the service provider. BCCI is promoting the brand of Oppo, right? So BCCI is the service provider. Who is the service receiver? Oppo is the service recipient. Oppo is receiving service in exchange of which Oppo paid 1100 crores. Now let us talk about the GST liability. BCCI is the service provider and Oppo is the service recipient. In reverse charge mechanism, who should pay? The service recipient should pay the GST. In our example, who is the recipient of the service? That is, Oppo is the recipient of the service and Oppo should pay GST directly to the government under reverse charge mechanism. In the end, I want to give you one more clarification. The reverse charge mechanism is only applicable when the recipient of the service is either a company or a partnership firm. I repeat, RCM is only applicable if sponsorship service is provided to company or a partnership firm. If it is provided to any other person, reverse charge mechanism is not applicable. To sum up the entire thing, in the case of sponsorship services, the liability to pay the GST directly to the government is on the recipient of the service. In our example, BCCI was the service provider and Oppo was the service recipient. So the responsibility to pay the GST directly to the government is on the recipient of the service, that is on the Oppo.